The Augustana College Men's Basketball Report is brought to you by Sanford Health.
Joining me now is Augustana men's basketball coach, Tom Billeter. Well, Tom, basketball season is off and rolling for the Vikings, and it started out with a fun trip down to Arizona where Augie took on the University of Arizona, kind of old home week for you. We played pretty doggone well. Came out on the short end, 92-76, but talk about the trip and the game.
It was kind of a funny trip. It was kind of like, it was just weird. It has been one of those types of years already. You know, we're 3 games into it. I feel like we're almost halfway through the season, and that trip was about a 4-day ordeal, 90-degree weather. It was hard to get back on that plane.
Yeah, tough to take.
It was tough. But, Sean Miller's first game, they're young. They played a lot of, they played their main guys. I can't say we subbed before they did, and I thought we played well in the second half. We got down early. We should have lost by 10 points, and that, some stupid turnovers and whatever. But I liked how hard our kids played. They never backed down. It was a great atmosphere, 13,500. You were there. You saw the way they did the pregame and everything they did, and just a great experience for our kids. So, all in all, a successful trip, even though you don't win the game. But an exhibition game, it still got to play a lot of kids and see a lot of things.
Well, what a special experience for our players. And one really special thing was legendary coach Lute Olson was at the game, and he actually talked to your guys.
Well, it was neat. Coach came in and visited with our team after, and our guys, I said, Coach, I wish I could get their attention like that, because, boy, their eyes were wide open, and they listened to every word, and fun to have Coach around. Good to see him. He's doing well, and that was really kind of a special night for not only the players, but for me.
Well, it was a lot of fun. And then on last Sunday, the Vikings kicked off the regular season, took on Jamestown College here at the Elman Center. Pretty good basketball game, Tom. Vikings won 82-61.
Well, I felt bad. My old assistant, Jeff Trumbauer, he'd been my student assistant for 4 years at North Dakota State, and my assistant here our first year, and really helped get this thing going and signed, Marcus Blank and awful lot of good players. And, his 2 best players go down Friday. We didn't even know that going into the game, his first and third leading scorers. So he came in a little bit wounded, and I thought his kids competed and played hard and let us look at some things and helped us get ready for our season. And he 2 years ago they won their league, and he was the coach of the year in that league and does a fantastic job. And so overall, kids came out, played hard. I thought we did a good job defensively, forcing them into just a boatload of turnovers. And the only disappointment was the offensive and defensive glass. We did not rebound well. I thought we really rebounded well against Arizona, which is a huge team. They got a 7-foot kid that they say will be a pro next year. Held him to 7.6 boards, and then Jamestown comes in and kicks their tail on the board. So, it was good for us because it actually made us realize we got to get better again at rebounding.
Yeah, well then this past Wednesday night, the Prairie Spirit Charitable Challenge at the arena, the Vikings took on USF, a 20-point victory, 84-64.
Yeah, they just were a little flat for some reason. I don't think they had their best game. I think they're very talented. I think Chris does a great job. I thought our guys played well, and it was funny, Bill. I can't get a read on our team now. We had the worst practice of the year the night before that game, and we had to take Monday off due to our 7 days in a row. So I going into the game was not sure where we'd be, and then they came out and played hard, and I thought we set the tone defensively. And if you can do those things, we're just so much quicker this year, both inside and outside, and it makes a difference when you can extend your defense a little bit and get in the passing lanes, and we were trapping some ball screens and doing some fun things and forced them into some turnovers early. I thought that kind of got us going. I thought we did a good job on the glass. I know they out-rebounded us. They had too many offensive boards, but some of that's a little bit misleading. Just like we had more offensive boards in Arizona, well, we missed a lot more shots too, so you're going to have more opportunity for offensive boards. So overall, I was happy to get the win. I loved our student support. Our students are second to none. I mean, they are just phenomenal. And fun evening for the community, raise money for charity. All in all, a good night. Put that one to bed. We got to get ready for what you're going to ask me next. A very good Montana State Billings team. That's a regional game coming in here on next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's correct. Before we get to that one, through the games, the exhibition game and the first 2 regular season games, a lot of good performances, but it's clear that Cody Schilling is something special.
Yeah, Cody's, we knew that going into it. He could score in just a plethora of different ways. He wasn't shooting the ball at all well against Arizona, and he manages 25 points, posting up, getting transition baskets, taking it to the hole, which he's very good at, and he's long and he's stronger. The thing I'm most proud of Cody is he's better defensively, and he's taken pride in it. And it was a year of making him want to be better, and he has really taken up the challenge. Now we got to get him rebounding consistently at 10 last night, which was great. But we just need to get him going on all cylinders, and he'll just always be a force to be reckoned with. And I hate to single out people. I mean, he deserves that. But all the team, we've had good practices. We've got some true freshmen coming in that have been doing a good job. And then Derek DeZeo is kind of an unsung hero inside. He can do a lot of things defensively. If he'll just defend and rebound, we're fine. That's all we need. So all in all, I think you realize it, and you former coach, you definitely realize our depth is good. We can shoot the basketball. We've got more athleticism than we've had in the past. Now we're missing some things too, but in the past we had those big, strong guys that could score and some things. But overall, I really like where our team's at.
Well, you're a tremendously entertaining team to watch, Tom. And
well, that's
the entertainment,
good and bad, girl.
Yeah, the entertainment continues next week here, Tuesday night. Montana State Billings comes in, and then Saturday and Sunday it's the NSIC Hoops Fest. 2 tough games, Concordia St. Paul and the preseason pick in the NSIC, St. Cloud State. And Tom, tough week.
And thanks for throwing that tournament together like you guys did and giving us those the year we have to play those teams once. And if you look at all the lists, we don't have hardly any kids listed at supposedly in the top, 10, 20 players, whatever it was on the preseason picks. And, Concordia St. Paul has 2, Hyman and Cunningham. So, they've got 2 top 10 players in the league, and St. Cloud's picked 10th in the nation. So what a heck of a couple games ahead of us. And the Billings game obviously be cut first, and we just take each game at a time. But it's going to be interesting to see how our guys play Friday and Saturday back-to-back on that Hoop Fest, too. That's why after the USF game, we did practice the next day and just play. We just played because I want our guys to get used to their bodies knowing this is the way it's going to be for 10 weeks in our league.
Well, again, a lot of basketball coming, so get to the games. Last question, Tom. Signing date was here in November. You added a couple outstanding players.
Real quick, we got a really good 6'4" wing out of New London, Wisconsin, Trevor Haas, and then a really good 6'6", 215-pound leading rebounder in the state of Minnesota last year as a junior out of Jordan, Minnesota, Yuri Melashenko. Boy, they're going to have fun with that name.
I can't believe you can actually pronounce it.
Yeah, it took me a while. I actually learned Russian when I'd call his home and visit with his parents. I actually did pick up a few Russian phrases. But just, what we've really done, and with Brennan Olson, redshirt freshman this year sitting out, who's just phenomenally athletic, we're really adding athleticism, and everybody can shoot it. So we're adding kids that can shoot it, and we're athletic, and I just think we're going a direction that's going to be a lot of fun to watch for years to come.
Well, Tom, you're off to a great start, so keep it rolling. Good luck to you and the team.
Thanks, Bill.
The Augustana Women's Basketball Report with Coach Dave Krauth is next.